update on the teen accused of shooting two during an LSU football game. A case for the future of Louisiana voters being heard by the Supreme Court. And students give their takes on campus spots that give them a fright. All this and more, Newsbeat starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Wednesday Newsbeat. I'm Isaiah Kirkland.
And I'm Mila Fair. Welcome in. The 16-year-old accused in a shooting on LSU's campus Saturday will be held without bond. The teen accused appeared before juvenile court Judge Adam Haney on Wednesday morning, who ruled that his crime is considered a transferable offense, which means he may be tried as an adult. The accused gunman is charged with 2 counts of attempted murder, first-degree murder, illegal use of weapon, illegal carrying of weapon, aggravated criminal damage to property, and criminal damage to property. 2 people were shot Saturday on Highland Road between Dalrymple and State Street. Both victims who were shot received non-life-threatening injuries. This is a developing story.
Heard opening arguments Wednesday for a case that may undermine the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The case centers around the creating of a second black majority congressional district in Louisiana and the bar for challenging voting maps. While the dispute is focused on a congressional map, voting rights groups warn that undermining the act's protections for redistricting based on race can, quote, wipe out minority representation. Signals from the conservative majority court Wednesday point to a potential reversal of the map as the future of voting in Louisiana and America hangs in the balance.
And while we are fighting for the rights for black voters in Louisiana and across the country to have an equal opportunity to participate in our electoral process, that win is a win for democracy. It is a win for all Americans. It is a win for the rule of law.
Following the opening arguments, Louisiana AG Liz Murrow claims the state is acting in good faith and urges clarification.
We've been mired in litigation over our congressional maps, not just during this decade, but since the 1990s. So, we think the court needs to clarify its own rulings and make some sense of them. And what we heard today is that that's really hard, even for them.
A ruling in favor of Louisiana could potentially lead to redistricting similar to Louisiana's and other GOP states.
Today also marks White Cane Safety Day, where we honor and empower people who are blind or visually impaired. According to the World Health Organization, at least 43 million people worldwide are blind or visually impaired. For many, the white cane is more than just a tool. It's a lifeline helping to navigate their surroundings. With Louisiana being a leading state of visually impaired people, those challenges are felt especially on college campuses. Today and every day, their experiences are being acknowledged and respected.
Delighted the visually impaired are being remembered, since we are disabled and to some extent off to the sidelines. It's nice to be remembered.
Today, the UREC is hosting a White Cane Day event from 2 with free eye exams, guided safety walks, and interactive activities, which is still open right now. On and off campus, many people face sexual violence, but what has actually been done to help people in these situations?
Reporter Paris Tadautow looked into how campus security and student awareness is improving.
Sexual assault can happen at any time of the day, but it's always smart to walk with a friend or be in groups at night or during the day. Globally, about 35% of women have been physically and sexually violated.
So what helped me was this happened all 3 years throughout middle school, and I knew that I needed to get a way out somehow. So for me, I had to leave my home completely and try to form relationships and community and find a family outside of home.
Pamphlets with further information about sexual assault are available in the Student Union on the LSU campus. STAR is one of the most widely used local options for looking for assistance in Baton Rouge today.
So yeah, we definitely get survivors who are currently enrolled in college. We encounter minors, we encounter those older and later in life who have recently experienced sexual violence or who experienced sexual violence years ago and just now feel empowered to speak up and ask for help.
Tarnowski tells us that one of the biggest challenges people have is just making that first call to get help.
Depends on how you react to it. So yes, that may have happened to me, but my life is still going, and because of that, I have to keep trying and keep pursuing and keep chasing after my end goal.
Anyone can experience sexual violence. Over 43 of men and 81 of women are assaulted. This could be loved ones, strangers, or friends who seek power over you.
For more information, you can visit STAR's website at star.ngo or their 24/7 hotline at 855-435-STAR. And next at 5, the holidays are right around the corner, and we'll look at how LSU is hitting the main stage this winter.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our every day.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back. Mila, the holidays are ramping up, and I've got to say, my favorite part is all the fun movies and shows.
That is absolutely right, Isaiah. And our own Layla Benoit went behind the scenes into an LSU production hitting the stage for the holidays.
It's a new chapter for one of literature's most famous families. LSU Fall Main Stage production picks up 2 years after Pride and Prejudice, and this time it's Mary Bennett's turn to step into the spotlight.
I think Miss Bennett Christmas at Pemberley focuses a lot on, the Bennett family coming together during the holiday season, which can be, I think, a really special time for all families to come together during the holidays, and has a lot of the crazy family dynamics that you get in Pride and Prejudice, but with a new twist.
Filled with laughter, love, and a few holiday surprises, the story shows that even when things get chaotic, family always finds a way to come together.
I think what this play does really well is shows how people need people.
As the story unfolds, the cast hopes that the audience is able to see themselves in this play and reminded why family is always important.
I hope the audience is able to see themselves or someone that they know. I hope they're able to relate to the story. I mean, at the heart of it, it's a family coming together for the holiday.
Miss Bennett Christmas at Pemberley runs November 6th through the 16th at Riley Theater. Tickets are $9 for students and $22 for general admission. With Tiger TV, I'm Layla Benoit.
Thanks, Layla. What a great way to celebrate the holidays with some theater fun.
Yeah, Mila, definitely looks like a fun time. I'm going to have to check it out. But next at 5, spooky season is ramping up. But instead of haunted houses, we're looking at some spots on campus that'll send a chill down a student's spine.
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our every day.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
You need some help?
Your toe chains are a little loose. Could spark a wildfire. I could show you how to secure them properly if you'd like.
Sure. Thanks a lot.
Anytime. You should check out SmokeyBear.com. They've got a bunch of tips on wildfire prevention.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Welcome back to Newsbeat. I'm Gracie Giat. There has been plenty of stories about certain buildings on campus being haunted, but I wanted to see what today's students think. As we head into fall break, here are some spots on campus students won't be missing the next few days.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, I live in Acadian Hall, right? And Acadian Hall, if you see on the sign, it was said established 1930 something, so that's really old. But I live in New Acadian Hall, and that was built like 1960, but it's still old.
And I feel like the scariest place on campus might be Himes, because, you know, people be failing their tests. You know, it might make or break you, so I feel like that. Then they be hiding there too. They be smelling weird, so maybe Himes is the most, you know, then ain't it like underground a little bit?
Lockett basement.
And why?
It's just cursed. It's horrible. It's hot. I don't know. I hate Lockett basement.
But old Acadian Hall, I heard that they have like a ghost lady in a white dress, and she like passes in the hallway all the way at the end. So like you do a double take and she's there, but she's not there. See, I don't like that. I don't mess with that.
Honestly, the gym auditorium, if you've ever seen the ceiling in there, I think something died. So I'm gonna say that's probably the most haunted.
I'd probably say Himes in the basement, because it's really hard to pass an exam there, and it's downstairs and really scary, and I hate it every time I go.
Like I don't believe in ghosts, but like if it appears in my face and says I'm a ghost and I'm real, I'll be like, okay, yeah.
Either Himes or the third floor of the library. It's just like dark and scary, and it feels like I'm like waiting for like a murderer to come attack me or something.
Himes is the most haunted place on campus. Like the despairs of every college student. It's the gloomiest, it's dark, nobody likes being there. The amount of tears that have been in that building, I'm sure somebody's died there. It's haunted, 100%.
So like I think old Acadian Hall is like, they don't have elevators or anything, and you can tell that it's old based on the architecture. It looks really different based on like, it's only 2 stories high, and then mine is like 5 stories high.
The quad at night, especially when you're walking alone, because I remember seeing the acorns, hearing the acorns falling and the roaches skittering and all that, and it was not a good experience. So,
but it's like ominous. I don't like going over there if I don't have to.
Well, guys, is there anywhere else on campus that you think is haunted?
I have to agree with Himes Hall, but also the Enchanted Forest, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna give it to Unity Field, guys. I definitely have to at night. Well, that's all we have for tonight's Newsbeat.
To stay up to date on LSU news and sports, be sure to follow all of our socials at LSU Tiger TV.
Until next time, I'm Gracie Giat.
I'm Mila Fair.
And I'm Isaiah Kirk. Have a great night.